All right, here with Salem head football coach Shawn Wilson, his team coming away victorious in overtime, 14-7 over Tallwood. Coach, coming in, you knew that they had the second highest scoring offense in the beach. Your defense has been playing incredibly well. No double figures for any opponents, 6 points per game. Matter of defense versus offense, and at the very end, your defense went out today getting the stop in overtime.
Hey, it's Salem tradition, man. We're trying to live up to it. We got some great defenders. We got good offense and good special teams too, but we bent today, but we didn't break. So that goal line situation, and we stopped them. So I'm proud we get the victory. Short-lived, and next week on the Bayside.
Yeah, your alma mater, we'll get to that in a little bit, but I believe the last play, let's give some props to Amari Parker. I think had the pressure on the Sabian Stone, the quarterback. 9 different defenders make a stop for loss for you today, 7 sacks, and we got to begin with Elijah Cheeks. He had 3 of those today. He really was just a force all game long. Yeah,
Elijah's one of our better D linemen up front. He put them all over the place, move them. So we moved in the second half. But they was double teaming, but he kept on playing, and he made some plays for us.
You told me back in the late summertime that Amari Morrison at quarterback's been getting better. He's showing some signs of that. Still growing at the QB spot, as you guys had a big game a few weeks back against Salem where he aired it out, but you also moved him in at defensive end, and today he made some plays off the edge too.
Yeah, he plays both. He's one of he's him and Cheeks. We got some good defenders, but he's one of our better DNs. Going to college pretty soon, so we're trying to give him looks at both, so he can have some opportunities. So we got to put our best guys on the field. Cause hey, I watch Hank Sawyer do it. They won a state championship, linebacker and quarterback. So Moore's getting it done for us.
And we'll get back to some defensive guys and some other things in a second. But offensively, that was the question about your team last year. You guys knew you could run the ball with Kalon Black, who's hurt right now. We'll get to his status in a second. The junior tailback for you with multiple scholarship offers. The passing attack wasn't there. And today you win it with a touchdown pass, Morrison to Desmond Green. Your receivers have been stepping up too.
Yeah, the receivers have been stepping up. We're injury prone a little bit right now, so we're working on that. And we had 3 days of practice this week. We're going to get to practice on Thursday, Friday. So they did a good job. So not being able to get all the adjustments, but there's no excuses. The guy stepped up, and I'm proud of him.
You had some hot and cold moments running the ball with Lex Henry and James Rogers, who did a great job last week in your win over Lancetown. What is the status of Kalon Black here moving forward? Is it still uncertain at the moment, or?
Nah, I'm gonna be quiet on that.
Okay.
Expect him back.
Okay. Don't know when though. I got you, but he will be back. I got you.
He'll be back, baby.
Okay.
I think, but seriously, I think he can. If he had to go right now, he can go. We got. We're doing well without him, so when he comes back, should be an addition to us. We got playoffs coming up and stuff like that. So we want the guy healthy. We don't want playing injured and risking any more injuries. We care about his health more than football. So let him get him healed up, and then he'll be ready to go.
A couple more for you. Let you run. Thank you for your time. Zamarion Harrell, only a sophomore, special teams. He made 2 big plays today, blocking a punt. Also had I believe he had the recovery, or he forced the play on the kickoff return there. He's a special young talent for you.
Yeah, he's a good football player, man. Got nice size. You see, we put him on the hash. We walked him up on the end. We put him at linebacker. So he's gonna be a great football player for us. I'm excited about having him the next 2 years.
What did you learn about your football team? About the defense, the pride, and the confidence your kids have in this. But what did you find out about this team winning at 14-7 here in OT today against a good Tallwood squad?
I learned that they got some fight in them. They hungry. They got some fight in them. They're not just gonna lay down and quit. So, that's what I'm proud about. They keep fighting. We turn over the ball, they'll fight. Defense is offense can keep going, defense can keep going, special teams can keep playing. So we have some fight, so and that's what I'm excited about.
And lastly, even though this team got to play on this field in the region championship last year, losing to Nansemond River in overtime, I know that finishing strong has been a motto because you didn't have the regular season finish a year ago. You played Bayside, your alma mater, who's been the last couple of years. I know they took it on the chin today against Ocean Lakes, but your take on trying to help your seeding for Region 5A, where you could run into teams like maybe Nansemond again, Indian River, Maury, and being here at home, how much that would help with you guys?
That'll help a lot. I like the home field advantage. Get to relax, get to lay out. We get to do stuff at home, and it's our stadium that we are defending. So we just gonna keep playing football wherever we fall. It falls. I like to play home, but if you're gonna the cream rise to the top, you got to play all those guys anyway. The best 2 teams gonna end up in the regional final. So we just worried about 1 game at a time, which is Bayside, and whoever we got after that.
Well, we know we'll see the Sun Devils home or road in November. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, buddy.